Oh, this is an additional method of slip-proofing a set of concrete stairs. In the past, we've coated the stair treads with a 20-30 grit. It's also up on the catwalk if it shows up. You clean the catwalk, the staircases, put down a base primer coat, sift on the aggregate grit, the sandblasting material, then vacuum off the stuff that doesn't stick to the primer paint, and then repaint it. That works well on a flat surface, like up on the catwalk. But when you're coming down the stairs, there's a greater tendency, when you're coming down especially, to slip your foot off the front of the stairway. So I have found a larger grit. It's a 620 grit versus a 2050. And I've done essentially the same thing, but with a 4-inch lip on the outside of the stair where someone would be more likely to put their foot and slip over the edge. I've done this whole section. I'm letting it dry now. We have done the yellow paint with the regular grit, and I may take a grinder or a wire brush and remove the yellow and then re-grit it with the 60. But this section I'm working on now, and what it involves again is cleaning the stair tread in a 4-inch strip towards the edge, piling on this 630 grit, tamping it down, letting it dry, and then vacuuming off the material that doesn't stick, and then repainting it like I did up above. I think this will show up the amount of the grit, and I've developed a little box. When I put the primer down, I fill this box with the 60-30 grit and then tamp it down, let it set for a while before it's vacuumed. And when you do that and then paint it again, you get a very nice, really rough surface. The, what do you call it, the grit that I use on the sidewalk maybe is a 1/16 to an 1/8, but this level here becomes more than an 1/8 of an inch thick, and hopefully will keep somebody from slipping down the stairway when they're wet. We have done the conventional sandblasting grit on this walkway and into the mailbox festival, so that when people coming down and it's raining or they're carrying something, they don't slip. Again, just things we try to do to keep accidents from happening. Eventually we'll do the whole lower sidewalk, but that'll be a next summer's painting project. Until then, we're just going to work on the stairways, which are probably more dangerous when they're wet. Okay.